Welcome. Are you welcome? Welcome to the very live broadcast. You can see the very small for healing particulate. You know, when we say the ash return or ash reserve, you should know that Sylvester Kwasi Bekoe on the live mission and Ministry Sylvester and mission DNA Ministries also Sylvester. We have also Kwasi Bekoe, Sylvester, also streaming some of the content. And on my TikTok, you know that is also Sylvester Kwasi Bekoe. We have Sunday Angel. January, you know, these were created because it's my birth. That is why. You know, January I've been birth, Sunday I've been birth, Sunday I've been birth. That's why the angel must be attached so that you know what service we render. I can't be with what somebody's family. What I have to say is that the Lord didn't make a home with what wrong person, dirty and clean. We don't have that. I don't think King Saul and these people have had to live with anybody in their home. That is why we say it is a corruption and robbery. When that which the Lord had ordained is opposite his word. You see that? The light. This is what it says, healing. How we can see that? I want you to see it. To see and know how you can live in this. That's a training. So if the Lord did not train you how to live in this, for the same healing, because the fire that made the healing to the food. That same, is it that somebody saying how we get you up other unclean spirit? So that dirty spirit will not come and make home with you and say you will receive them. And we're making it. And the ones who have been making people dirty, they are concerned about it. Yet my cylinder and other things, they came and carry with the father and son. They came and carry it away. And they are worried about my setting up fire and food. And they are the one telling the Lord that they claim they believe. That is the Lord that probably made the word that we don't eat, but they eat as a sinful breaking law. Corruption from the house I never came from. Do you see this color and know what it is? Or the round neck to have it as a gold? Where do you think is wise or biblical that anybody appointed to doing such things, even as the Lord says what? That they hope you be in the office of the prophet. That's where it is, so that that level, your judgment won't come from a human being common level. It should rather be what? Spirit. So that spirit are the one who are judging, so that if you claim you are with the spirit, then you know what probably should be right and what is wrong. Not human being saying you did it and wrong. Why probably should the Lord or the Spirit be? That he allowed the human being who doesn't know anything about where he designates to be talking about us. What are you saying? I want to ask, what law warrants you to do such things? When he, the Lord, is a responsible person. Okay, he may be offline. And then we made it. And now we are online to say at least on my own live channel. What is on my channel that you want to say is yours? Or what do I put on that I wear that you want to say is your channel? Which one of the flesh? You have beard? Look, it's not fake. Watch it long. That's how normally I hold it and cut it off like that, then to grow like that. This is the one with the cap running. Look from the side here. Look at it. I don't get meat. I don't eat fish. Not that I hate it. The Lord has never provided me with this. This same was a situation in the home, because the Father of heaven and the Father on earth, whom it was given, they also live and serve nations. So I have not lived to enjoy any fruit of their labor. We rather came and carried to the level they have also not reached before they made it to the spirit world. I made it. It is my world. If you claim there's any God, be in your house. If I find any of my good radio, you are dead already. If death was the penalty, I don't think you would have feared the afterlife. There is another world. When the soul that is light, like a smoke, like a flesh, that's why I'm showing you this smoke and air and water. These are the nature that the life and the Lord can make you again. And you see yourself how they function and you don't understand it. If I am one that indeed is born and have the Father serve the military, the militia, the engineering, and then having Accra ATTC on all of this, and then the Accra or the castles and the weapons, and you don't see it on the channel that I'm broadcasting, you tell me how you came with your father. My father has never birthed 3 sons, only 2. And the 2, they are not one mother. The one birthed in Accra here, that's a Stalon Yogen or Woso. And we are having what? The prostitute, because they are connected to marine. He has a parent or a mother from the Nungo, the Krobo, the side. You know how Shatta Wale had his birth. That's what exactly it is. That's why they came with the music with their father Charles, on Charles Niyama, all this. Why do you think the Salifu Amwako, you see that even the person having the name Amwako again? And then the Salifu, that's spirit. When they were probably what they were in the other religion. But they have to become these names, and you seeing what? Them at a prophetic level. Daddy should tell that Shatawal is a prophet. What do you agree with? And we are telling you he's not a prophet. That's what he was saying. Shatawal is beyond prophet issue. The one singing the music is not a prophet, it's beyond. But that is the content that you found at least one as a witness. That's a witness. To have that level, if the Lord says you should honor, to be your stripe in the office of prophet. So that the musicians, the ushers, the angels, you have to know who's their word, and the minister, the suffering and reality. Who do we mention? Who do we mention? This, you can see how they get to the parliament, the White House, or the parliament, the Golden Jubilee, and then the castle. Why don't you see the soul, the person leading you? So that they didn't make you weak. The family of them that are referees, football, musician, official, educationist, and professor home. That's myself. Anybody that claim you came from my house, come and stand and let me see you. If you can prove, I will see your result. Or I tell you, tell the Lord I said you keep quiet. He has no birth on this earth. He's the one killing with the wrong people. Not that he serves us as we serve. Their food is on, that's it. So the smoke, when they put you in the fire like this, you have to know it. Like they make some people like a goat. No, even that one won't show. Maybe to come by itself. Look, the thing, I have to cook it. Look, this we try to make and change the color of the food. Oh, what is this? What? I'm doing the thing with the half showing. Yeah. And the fire of the cloth is showing. And they are saying they will never want to say, the Lord gave to somebody what I have to wear. And they are saying they want to wear what we are wearing. Because they don't know who made it. They are saying they want to be smart. Are you smarter than the one who brought the clothing to myself? They are in the office of the Lord. Working. Yes. So if you can claim, then when they catch you with it, you tell them how you got it. If I sit here and cook and you don't watch, and I'm controlling the shape. Look at it. Maybe, can't you see this same on the channel when I was in Nkonya or in Keko, Fufu January? I cook for the men to eat. I cook for the women to eat. That is why it is. Some of them, what you are hearing, what you are seeing, is because of spirit. And they don't know where they came from. So if you see the smoke like this, that's for healing. That's also seeing what? Spirit. That any house or home you find a fire or smoke, that is not dead. That is spirit. You cannot bring Mami Wataya or the marine. For you to think that you come and deceive the world that is virgin to be marine from marine. They told you there's no virgin who come from underwater. That is already defiled. They are defiled with the defiled. Because they have the same spirit of whom it is given. You cannot say you are born that level you came from to have a spirit from heaven when you have already a spirit that gave birth to you in flesh. You cannot have the spirit and the flesh that we have. Who can say he's the one cooking for the best to eat or to have? Then I better make it known to you. How we make it happen, how I've been serving the home since birth till date. I came and meet everyone that was old that raised at least the family before they have had to go. So I'm not a baby with somebody who doesn't know his father's father. I know it. No, their father's father's father, I know it. That is how many generations they've been teaching. That's what I have to tell you. I'm not the one sitting here with your joke. I'm not a joke. If you don't understand why the US, they keep fire in the chimney and all of that, and have a special place where there's fire always, and then the Halloween, you don't know spirituality. We have not been taught by anybody. So I'm the one telling you the reality. I have not been imparted somebody's word to tell. If they tell you spirit, you don't know what spirit. Okay, take my spirit. And see if you can stand what I'm saying. When I say take my spirit, you will know what will happen. You don't know what I'm saying. If you think you are a joke, I have no family of joke. My family is not one that fake it and deceive you. Oh, we'll do this for you. And then they unfortunately will tell, oh, no, we've changed. We will do this later. When I am to eat right now, what is later again about what I'm saying? Or you didn't know the family that came with the spirit of the Lord, that came to the land with the tongue. And if I did a rattle, what we do where we stand? When I stand in the middle of the game and the referee handle the rule. When we keep the rule and we get it on the playground, so we give the rule also onto the lines under the keep. And the same rule under which you will watch that we are also observing. What do you mean? What do you mean? If I'm a leader or a great one, I made it and fulfill it. I don't think it will be possible if I hadn't made it. You know, there are things the Lord said already predestined and given. But most of them fail because it is not easy. Let's say that which we are now. You can't tell me there is a God or whatever than myself cooking, and you say you want to say they should say it's somebody else. Do you sleep in this place? And you have a father and son and children, three children, including their father and their family, the father of their family, sinning against one person. You think that's where Donald Trump or the president or the Ghana as a nation you call? Ghana is not a nation. It is the Gold Coast that we say is a nation, but for Ghana it's idol. You don't notice, you wear the thing. That's why anytime after cleaning, they have brought you what? A dirty person to marry to what? They clean. So that when the bed is white or mattress is white, it will become black or dirty. We don't do that. That's why it's inappropriate. You can't say that you've married to a husband, giving birth physical whilst I'm watching you, and then you want to say, I'm rather the husband. You don't do that. You cannot say a virgin or a good spirit should be between you and your partner that you claim the Lord gave. Why not have the Lord be between you? If the Lord saw that what you are doing is word made, why isn't it going to be among you? I'm not that Lord who you claim gave you marriage, because I've never married. I have my wife and things already. That's what I want to say all the time. And to just replace it to this way. To honor that I'm also one that lived in flesh, completed birth. You can't tell us that somebody and their children who have never even attained 21 years, you can say that they three should respect not who is above the law. I'm above the law. The one who even fulfilled the law at 33 years. I am 38 plus. The year is far, far advanced than you saying Yeshua should have 33 years. I wasn't the person who you want to say have been called out of what? That world, and then I came already grown. I was birthed under the observation 9 months womb number. So that 9 won't ever fail. That same number is the one who carried. Not that it was what? Given to somebody else. The life path. If you know, whatever is from the Lord should be. You will say, you know, the Bible that agreed that how they stood there and claimed and watched, and they saw him taken up. That same way he had left up into the heavens and departure and disappear. That same way they were told he will return. Now, how do you return as a child on the lap of somebody? When are you going to make this thing happen? That won't work. It will never, you know what I'm saying? It will never work when you are to be born a child again and grow with time. When will it fulfill? When you were that already, how you were taken, so you return. Where is it? I'm 38 years plus in advance than what you are hearing. Yet officially, that is the only age I can always affirm to be 38 years. Even if I should subtract or increase, I have always gotten it. And know very well that I'm not the one who have attended the school that people have had from school and paying, even for papers and whatever, leaking and all of that. I haven't had it. I made it accordingly, which is the Lord's own word. You cannot have any different Lord and different God. Claim it. They are different gods and different Lord, but that's the difference between the energy forces and their works. So you couldn't tell me that when we have one in the Bible that you after testing and it's unapproved by the word standard, and you want to say they say by force, you should apply it. No, it's never written. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, they have to deny it. They have to deny it because that wasn't what they have had. Miriam in the Bible as Mizraim had to deny the marriage that they said even official from the Lord's word, that after being prepared and they grow to that age, they were to be given in marriage to what? The priest and all of them. In the 12th maiden, she denied. She denied because she was using the same Bible or the same law of the Lord that they said they should not do such things. So the Bible is reading to fulfill. So if you are not the one who observe and know the reason for this and reason for that, the two words are right there. That's a twin flame. So that when you are on the wrong side and the Lord judging you wrong, or when you're on the right side of the Lord actually tempting you, it doesn't mean that you should fall for it. If you don't see why you have become what you are, consult well. You could tell me that it is somebody you know who have come to this earth to die and battle on my behalf. Nobody. I know. The same people I came from, they have done it. That's why we are asking, who is among you that have also the light? So, indeed, when the major words like a prophecy reserved in ancient time, even before the world was created, those prophecies which most of the ancient generations have not even observed, the Lord said what? That they were going to make known to them. You see, if I have to eat, I'm yet to go get sugar. I had to add a little to it before I eat. So if it's breakfast, it will break fast with what? What is also on fire. That's how I serve myself alone. Until you see maybe the one who carried myself, how we've been traveling and working, serving. And you are saying that the fact that we serve and we come to your lowest level like this, then you want to say, we are rather to die, or we are rather to be sinful, or you are rather to say, your shame that is not accepted in the Bible, that we should carry, and the Lord wants you to do this. And knowing very well the Lord didn't give us any power. You know, let me show you. What word is reserved in the word is actually when you were birthed from the Lord. He gave them power to do and to overcome. But this one we came is a many generation return to do this. Archangels. So that the Lord had actually said what? When the archangels shall rise up, the chief prince. That is why the chief prince, you are seeing it. I am born originally the queen's king, or the princess king, and then the king's prince. That's my names when it comes to that level, if you want to have a name for it. If I have been born of a princess, I'm the princess king. So I'm the king of this world, ruler of the world. So that the princess by birth, authority in any way, that's why the women, you were opening your legs open for people to have sex with. Because they have denied the room to the Lord. Now you have made yourself useless. And you think you should marry and give birth, and I should come and top it again. Where would you apply it? When? No, I need you to understand. When would you apply it, and when? And where are you going to apply it? Is it the law that said we should defile it? Or are you watching carefully that you said it's fine? Has this place been built for a man of the Lord? As a church, what they have been prophesying, if they see it physical with us. And as if what we create, we make it rain also and make life possible. If that one too is an observation in the spirit, or they see it physical with us. That's the only way I can have things work. That once I'm not a ghost to that level. I don't have to be seeing those levels. I don't have to see abstract things other than realism. If you don't have the art, your visual level is very low. You know, when you do the art, it's already spirit and battles for knowing the names of some gods, spirits from different nations and countries like Rococo, Mona Lisa, like Leonardo da Vinci, all this. It is the Lord. That's a life. Art is life. When you keep the rule, you have it like this. So that it can never come from the church. Because the church was not originally known as it is a claim of people gathering. Let's say when you sit against and discuss against somebody you don't agree with, that is your claim. It doesn't mean the Lord set it up. When I also don't form a part of you as a tribe or group, it doesn't also mean that I have to become an enemy. Yet you have your reason. Once I'm not a part of you, you are saying you are the one the Lord gave. So let him give to you what I have not been given. So that if you need that which he has given from anybody, he should take it from you. The Lord has not honored this person with material gain. I create those things you claim you are seeing. It's my own self you are seeing with a vision, but you can't see myself in you as a sinner. Yet I say, oh, they should give you food or give you money. I don't have it. If not, because I have a path made. If I have it, like physically, you see what I'm doing. If I don't get to cook this food, I don't think food is available for us to eat. That's what it means. So if I want to eat, I am making it what? Available what we can eat. That if I became a manager or ever lead and work, I have no money anywhere reserved. That's why the Lord is the one prophesying or showing the vision. Oh, I have been robbed. I have been this. It's on my channel. You can't deny any prophecy that we are saying it is. You can't terminate, let's say, what? Those things that are watching your life path. Oh, you have had to do this. Oh, the Lord is giving you this because he said, you know, the Lord is saying, oh, he know you are praying and asking for it. Hey, he will honor it. All this they tell you what is the guidance. But the Lord that cannot fulfill it, he couldn't be the one to stand this. I don't know many gods. Should I tell you? Or the Bible doesn't agree that the names of the earth, the nations are all idol in the Bible. You don't know it. You know it. So who are you going to stand with and where are you going to stand? As they couldn't even give to King Saul what he deserved, only to make him render him invalid. Yet he is the one who perceived and keep the rule, don't marry. Remain as the Lord is, the best way. He that didn't promote marriage, let alone prostitution, he is the one you claim they say he has sinned against Lord. I'm not in that level with anybody. I don't have a Bible name. I have original creation. The Lord that made the heaven and earth. That's who they say you should know. With the struggles and the differences, the secret society, the Mason, the occultic, the Luciferian, whatever, it is the Lord doing that made it. Yet he had a class for himself which is clean. You can say the clean is with dirty things. Then how can we be clean? Then you are saying you should make somebody. This is not a time of Christ coming to die for anybody. This is myself the prince. I didn't come as what? You came without the birth authority from kings. I have it. I am not a child of God. I am a great angel creator. That's why it is called unto my name the first place, designated January. The timeline was when the Lord set up. It will come from this when it is called great. It will be birthed then on this midnight 11-hour time, properly shaping the hour of the light, the dawn, and then what? The awakening, the paradise. So that it will word with what? The disco light heaven. The stars word with myself, they come in. The one who carried myself to this world, that's why she should be a prince and a princess. That is the only way you can enter into this world with authority. So that's why they tell you when there's a certain time given that you are supposed to deliver, if you fail to deliver, it has changed. The same flesh by to change the purpose because time, and we made it. The only ones who can make it is the owner. And the kings, the queens, the soldiers. When you mention kings, you are who work and battle for the kings. It is the king's servants who are the prince, the soldiers, and the command working. That's it. So that we cannot throw the kingdom away and have somebody with book changing the purpose and concept for that which the Lord said that should be the end of the kingdom and the military to be in the kingdom. Can't you see in the Bible that the scripture everything is about soldiers? Or Yeshua time there was no soldier. There was no such work that you are also doing today. Yet they have not experienced what is aeroplane or car, nor light, as we have it. Nor sitting here saying it right now and the person is hearing and watching you, and it is as right there. There will be nobody coming between it. Do we agree? No, am I on the screen? Somebody you need to watch, right? Look my face. Who can tell you who you are seeing on the face? Look at my forward vision. Look at the side here. Do you look like any of us? How I show you the most beauty glowing in myself alone. Look at the lip. Look at the nose. I created it. Everything or every creature element on this was created having also connection now to this rocky surface. You don't know the Lord you fought in any way opposite. I have no twins birth in my home. What twins throne do we have again to say shrine to Mami Ota? We don't have it. Yes, I'm not the one who gave birth to that. Even if it should be, I have many places, people that I've known, and how we honor and keep them. Their spirit according to the Lord. The Bible has really stated that when you convert people to righteousness or reserve to knowing what is right to serve that area, the Lord will turn those people, He will make them as stars that shine and glow. Do you know what is star? Look for the meaning. And there is an ancestor. So that the ancestors are with the stars. So that when they name it ancestor, it is just a word connected to that word they are saying. So that I have to have the answers given. I'm not the one you came fighting for, except I see it in the purpose line like this. I am the one to have the world vision and prophecy given according to what I've done, not that I made them. Oh, how do I travel to Tanzania or Zambia or India or maybe Canaan or Nigeria or UK or London or South Africa? Yet all these areas, that's where the prophecy and the vision were telling. That's where they profess what is like. Let's say what I'm showing now. If that is what the Lord is showing, that is exactly what I'm doing. So when they say it, I know what they are saying. I know it. So when I'm saying, oh, this is available, and maybe some of them they watch screen like this, the Lord will give them a screen like this. Some of them, the Lord will show them the reality also. So when they watch what exactly is happening, that's what the Lord is telling them. So if I don't do this, I'm not the one the Lord is showing any of this, like to see anything like this. No. I'm the one who lives in those places. So when I take off myself out of the sleep, I'm not in that place with the flesh that is here. Yet that flesh which is in the realms there, receiving and giving, myself who is in there, that one is also there. Which is the same self here that you are seeing. But they are in those various areas. So life springing up, you cannot tell us that we are the one with the sorcerer or idol. Who is among the sorcerer idol? Then this time, you are seeing the finest level the Lord wishes that they should be. They dress well, honor it well. But some of them, they are with the what? Wrong. I cannot come to the wrong. When you have a snake, I cannot come there. You know why? It's an enemy to this. I don't need it. If you are light or clean, things you've thrown away, you don't need it. I don't have anything like that also in my home. So I don't need it. That is not my friend. It's not my soul. They may have it by force, the ones who worship it as a god. You see, you are limiting what you claim created the world to anything at all you have. So why it becomes so strong, that's why it is. And now it is angels. Thanks so much. We need to end the broadcast. You know, we told you we're going to talk about what? The Freemason. Look, maybe you need to watch. What? I'm going to do this. I have to do this. It's an honor to show what I'm saying. If I have to say, bring your bull for a seven seated here, and it's calling for who is to be given. Look at it. Now we do this. Like that. You see this Rambo? If we were military, come for us. Then we give it. If you're a prophet, yours. Yet you do all these things that I didn't see you supporting other than letting people take what is from single owner, getting it. I didn't have any support like people contributing and give it to one. No. Even the Lord has made it as urgent need every generation in any year. Since 2020 and 21. Since 2019. Since all of that in 2018. These are vision and prophecy. I've never received anything. Except you watch myself. And alone. You couldn't go and give birth and say the Lord has said you and I have birth. The way you marry to people in your vision, the witchcraft is in the head like you when you are thinking, or in the area that you feel is troubling you. That's the witchcraft. So if I know you have Illuminati, Freemason, or cultic, whatever society, they have a reason. The reason being that I made it rain. At the end of the day, they also eat the fruit from the gardens. So you couldn't throw just everything away with your judgment, except the Lord, the light, the one, the hill. When he returns, they are to know him. Because that's the one with the answers to the mystery. Whatever I don't know now, when I communicate it, I have to begin to know it. Even it will come in forms that I will collect the information or data from even the ones that are available. And then I tell you what is happening. That is the only way I can tell you what is happening. The Lord has never made any marriage for somebody to go and marry in my image or in my personation to another first, whereas they are not Sunday, they are not January, they are not virgin. I'm the virgin. I've never wedded any person in the world, and I will never make any wedding. You better, because I'm an artist. What we say word, it means word, arrangement, text, typeface, boldface, like the character to have letter written. That's where we have all this. Or you probably say, oh, you join metal. That's why you see the metal joining as that word, those areas. Not you human being seeing it. Why you see a person's eye blown out in the blood, you saw it. My own parent didn't say it. All that you've done, they have never witnessed it. The only one that I had to say they witnessed is when they blown the mouth. With the nose, everything here, everything blown out. The prophetic clinic. You are not the one who stay in Nkonya. Whatever is happening here is in Nkonya and in Cape Coast. Where I travel, that's a situation led. Until the time came, 38. Again. And you are doing more than anybody else would. Well, that's all right. You see this? My M? Look at it. When you see the I, the line that never meets, go and tell the world. Ask them what it means. You don't need a Malam to understand it. Malam doesn't know anything here. Whatever they may know about this is that there are some spiritual law that is written, recorded, practically given. That when it's like this, it should be this. It doesn't mean they are giving prophecy. They are only saying how ancient text was written, some of them would never happen. But a generation like this, that is to happen. Knowledge base already given. So that spiritually it is approved of. It doesn't mean they are prophesying. You see this? You see ivy, right? You don't see it. You see it as clear as it is. No, you see it, right? Or you don't see it. Or you don't see it AI. You don't see AI. Or you don't see IA. You don't see that, right? You don't see the flame, the twin flame. You don't see the wealth here. Look. You don't see it, right? You don't see this. Are they the same? These two fingers are never the same. When you are having yourself to say, oh, fingers, no, they are not the same. Because of what? The rule. The one that is operating on this side of my flesh confirm the Lord that is with the base. That is to have it from that level. When you see this side, do you have anything like that here? No. So that also this one carry the fair, the sticker on the side here. We've always shown you. There is nothing to tell that is invalid. We will have a lot to do, when it comes to this learning. I have never given birth to any child, yet I have a child in the word creation. I have most, when you see the finest thing ever created, that's the virgin's work and his word, and how the Lord honor it, that I may see the beauty. That if you claim I haven't traveled abroad to see or to live with the white people and see what is spoiling and correcting it, I can correct it, but at this time yet it won't be everything, because the best that is spoiling it is a main concern. Where we have raised now the fair, white, finest color on the land, they have never witnessed it. In this country, they have never witnessed it like that. And you see the most beauty, yet they have left it for somebody to what? Spoil it, to marriage. You didn't see this all the time to be myself. What is showing here that you want to say is for my enemy? No, at least, if you don't see this, can't you also see this? Can't you see the same person? And you are saying your ugly home is this that will enter the rest of somebody, and you are eating them like a rodent? You don't know. The Aries, all of that. You see that the food, we have only one bowl and round up, and then the talking continues. So thanks so much. We will also join again. The food is on and ready. That's why we make it happen. To this level, right? We say honor unto the farm. Yes. Look at where I live. Look at the wall crack. What can you find in this place that you want to say, indeed, if I have robbed money, I won't have knowledge to go and build a house, and I continue to be here? That's somebody's truck in another house neighboring. That bullshit like this. They board it like that. Does that mean that they have repaired it? They haven't repaired it. Does that mean they are not conscious? They were there to see it. Yet they have not built it. Look at to the top. Has the Lord invested money? Look at it. Can you be in the place where the Lord built it? Is that thunder? Or you want to say, oh, there's a person who doesn't stay in a room, so you are the one who stay in a room when I build it. If a truck should break the place without building it as it should be, and you made a place insecure for people to be what? Taking my things like that. And I'm the one who says, oh, give to them food. So then they have been judged wrongly. You said that one to know. You built for the prophet a place that they have not been given. You are saying they should be called a king and the Lord and God. Yet they have not been given from the Lord and God, any of them, from many of them. So I honor as they honor. Do we eat? If you are not a Shem and not a Ham, I don't think you will ever have any knowledge that Cain and Abel, Ham and Shem, I don't think you would have known about them. Adam and Eve. I have not named people Adam and Eve. It is with the Muslims who name themselves Adam and Hawa and Eve. You see where they are belonging, those spirits. If you don't get to do the right and the right, then you are not wise. You are not the one who won the battle. Move, height, acreage, Ham, Shem, sword altitude, V-R-A, C-R-A, Ai, Aida, Hadu, Kom Alifitaha, Marasu, Frada. That's a language reserved for this. Look at my beard. Look at the mustache. Oh, look. Look at this side, the one here. Oh. Oh. What again? Oh, look at this. You are spoiling the person. They say, unless you have a line here. I said, look, I am not like you. This will not affect this place when you live by somebody's growth. I don't do that. Even look at this. You are saying you should spoil. It should be something. Look at it. Look. Look. Is the Lord watching us? I said, no, don't bring it here. You are mad. You are from the grave. I'm not from the grave. I came from the finest of authority. That's what I'm saying. That's why we end the broadcast. I'll change in a couple of times. Look, I just made one rumble and the bomb is too great. Look, when I climb, I will drink this for water. When there's no water, at least we'll make it happen. Shabuha Oyalo Edoilakie Chianio. Yo, that is it. The times like this, we will say a word. I think, look at how I have to wear this, the fire, so that it is showing that I sit next to the fire and make it happen. Have I killed you? Where is your bone? Do you know what you are seeing? Hey, show them. You see the eye? Do you see what is inside it? Can you see the iris? Can you see the round spot? Have I eaten? But we were here and I told you I was washing the eye, spiritual and creating it. So that the only person you can see and see the eye inside it and you are watching. Yet the way to life have been denied and we make it. Yeah, that's all right. To the next broadcast, we have to come up with a message. Like we have a word. I won't even say it. If not, it will escape us. I'll say it.